Welcome, and thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, we're going to see whether or not a Squier Bronco short scale bass can handle drop D tuning. Is it going to sound any good? Let's find out. Today's video idea is a viewer request. 6 or 7 months ago, I had made a video featuring my short scale Atelier Z J bass, and I had compared that to a standard 34-inch scale bass in drop D tuning. The conclusion from that video was my Atelier Z sounded pretty good in drop D tuning. From that video, I had received a viewer request seeing whether or not a more budget-friendly, economical short scale bass could handle drop D tuning. The Atelier Z retails for probably over $1,000, and that might be out of the reach of a lot of people's budgets. So the comparison track that I've put together for this video features 2 different versions of this Bronco bass. The first version, I have restored this Bronco bass back to the stock pickup and the stock electronics, except for volume pot, which in the previous Bronco mod series decided to go bad. So there's a CTS 250K pot in the volume position. And I've also left on the Wilkinson bridge with the brass saddles. But this is the stock Bronco pickup. We're going to compare this configuration with my fully modded version with a made in Japan Fender P style pickup in this position. And as a benchmark, we're also then going to compare that to my Atelier Z short scale J bass. In the first pass, we're going to have all the basses with the tone knob at 50%. And then in the second pass, we'll have all the basses with the tone knobs wide open at 100%. Now in drop D tunings, the frequencies are pretty low, so headphones are highly recommended if you want to best appreciate the sonic differences. All these basses were level matched, but otherwise they went through the identical recording chain, the identical settings, same cable, but I did have to level match them in post because the volume from the stock pickup was considerably lower than the other 2. But otherwise, there was no EQ or compression added in post-production. Let's find out whether or not the Squier Bronco can handle drop D tuning. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed that playing example. Please let me know what you thought of the tones by leaving a comment below. Now, to my ears, the differences between these three different bass configurations was pretty apparent. The stock Bronco pickup, in comparison to the others in this comparison, especially with that low open D, sounded on the fuzzy and muddy side. The note lacked definition, and I found the mid-range was very cloudy. It was just not a nice pure note. It was better with the tone knob at 100%. And I think with that mid-range opening up, it did allow the bass to speak a little more clearly. Now with this Bronco with the modded P style pickup, to be perfectly honest, I actually did not like it as much as I had hoped I would. I also felt the notes to be a bit on the muddy side, and even with the tone knob all the way open, I felt the notes still lacked punch and clarity. Although, in terms of low-end information, there was quite a bit more bass frequencies present in the P pickup compared to the stock Bronco single coil. Now to my ears, the presence of a J pickup, so a bridge pickup, in the Atelier Z really opened up drop D tuning for a short scale bass. And to my ear, I did feel the Atelier Z sounded the best of the three, especially with the tone knob wide open. That to me sounds like what a bass should sound like in drop D tuning. However, I do recognize that the Atelier Z is considerably more expensive than the Squier Bronco. So what I would say is, can a Squier Bronco bass handle drop D tuning? It can, but I think you really need to pay a little more attention to what type of strings you put on it. Right now, these are the stock nickel roundwound strings that came on this Bronco bass. And you may want to consider a higher output pickup that has a little more mid clarity and a little more mid definition, and really let those harmonics and overtones ring out with that open D string. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.